What's up, everybody? I hope y'all are doing well, staying safe, and getting done what needs to get done. It is the year 2025. It is January 18th of 2025, and this is the first video that I am recording of this year. I told you guys that I was going to post a video saying what the plan is for this year and to kind of just fill y'all in to what you guys can be expecting for this year to come. I know that it's been a little minute since I posted. Like I said, it's been like 18 days. Some crazy stuff has been happening, like crazy stuff that I'm not going to mention till the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. But I want to just dive straight into it. This year, I really want to accomplish a lot, right? And it's like I feel like a lot of people say that they want to accomplish X, Y, and Z, but they don't end up doing it. And the reason why I'm creating this video is because I want to set the game plan for myself, but also if you're here watching this, I encourage you to do the same. And not just one of those stupid New Year's resolutions where you say you're going to do something and then actually don't do it. I mean, stick with it, and get it done. You know, I know that many of you have dreams and aspirations of completing something that you've been wanting to do for so long and you just haven't done it yet. Let this be your wake up call. Let this be a sign to get on top of it and to start it. It's the 18th, like I said, and honestly, I haven't had the chance to start it because, like I said, some crazy things have been happening, but that's okay. I took a little break from posting because I was posting every day until 2025, but I'm back in it. It's a Saturday, so tomorrow starts a new week, and tomorrow is going to be the start of my 2025 challenge. So some of the things that I want to do for 2025 is I want to record and post on YouTube once a week. You know, as you may know, I was recording every single day, but I really want to upgrade the content and I want to start producing content that I'm genuinely proud of. And I want to take my time in editing and recording and, you know, writing a script and whatever it may be and producing good content that's actually meaningful. I don't want to be producing all these floppy videos that really don't mean anything. I want to produce good content. So with that, I'm going to take a week and gather my, clips and what it may be and get a good video brewing up, and then I'll edit it and then I'll post it. So I'll give myself a week to record, edit, and post, and I'll be posting once a week. The day that I'm going to be posting would be Saturday. So stay tuned for that. Every Saturday I'm going to record and post every single week this year. So that's the first one. The second one, this may or may not honestly be feasible for me, but I would love to record like a short, like a 30-second clip. You know, I've been doing that on Instagram and YouTube for a little bit, but just not very consistent with it. It's very time consuming. Those shorts take way more time than a 20-minute video may take. It's very odd, but it's just a lot of editing, and I would love to do that once a week as well, but it might have to be bi-weekly, maybe every 2 weeks, just because, like I said, it's very time consuming. And the whole reason why I say that is because I'm jumping into my next goal, is that I want to get good grades in my nursing semester. I start nursing back up on the 21st, the 21st or the 22nd. I can't remember, but it's next week. It's next Tuesday, and I genuinely want to do good, and I want to get good grades, and I want my head to be fully in the game, and I don't want to be distracted by anything. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to do the shorts because of nursing, but I'm definitely going to be able to do the videos just because I know how to do that and I know how to do it effectively. But shorts just takes up a little bit more time for me. So I'm still working on that. Still want to see what I can get on a schedule for that. I would love to do that once a week, but we'll see what happens and we'll see how this semester with nursing goes. The fourth goal that I have for this year is I want to publish a clothing brand that I have been making in the background of my life. I have really had a desire to start a Christian clothing brand, and I have some stuff brewing up. I have the designs ready to go. I have the shirts ready to go, and I'm doing screen printing. So that itself takes some time and some, trial and error, but I am hoping to get the trademark and to get my brand copyrighted so that I can hopefully publish it before my birthday, which is July. I would love to do that before my birthday. I think that would be awesome. But, I'm following what the Lord is directing me to do. He has helped me out thus far with equipment and people to support me and to people to help me along with this journey. So I'm just, again, I'm obeying what the Lord is prompting on my heart to do. And I feel like this is a clothing brand that is inspired by God and it's to glorify his kingdom and nothing less. It's genuinely just to glorify the kingdom of God and to spread his message and to spread his word. So I'm really excited for that. I'm not going to drop the name yet just because it's not copyrighted yet. So I don't want anyone to steal it. Not that I think anyone on here would, but yeah, just for safety purposes, I want to keep that confidential. The fifth goal, number 5, I have a few, okay? I have a few, but I want this year to be productive, and I really want to make the most of this year. You know, I say that every year, but I genuinely mean it this time around. The fifth goal is I used to have a podcast with my best friend Omi, and it was really fun and super exciting to do, but honestly, we were just talking about a lot of nonsense. You know, occasionally we would pull up a Bible verse and we'll talk about something that actually meant something, and then we'd go back into like stupid talking crap, if that makes sense. Like, just really not talking about anything that really means anything, if that makes sense. But we want to bring that back, and we want to kind of have a fresh start, and we're gonna redo the podcast. So the name of the podcast was the Revamp Podcast. And now we're going to transition into the name Yera Elohim. And basically that name means fear God in Hebrew. The whole reason why we want to do that name is because we want to instill that meaning back into religion. I feel like a lot of people have lost that healthy fear of God and the reverence and awe of him. And I want to be able to bring that back, hopefully by talking more about it in a more in-depth podcast. So with that, you know, we'll be doing multiple topics, but it's going to be topics very, you know, we'll be taking topics and we'll be diving deep into them rather than going down these rabbit holes about things that don't matter. We'll really be diving into something of importance. So it'll be like 30-minute episodes, nothing long, because I think the moment we go over 30 minutes, we start blabbing on about something else that, like I said, doesn't really matter. But we'll take 30 minutes, dive into a topic, talk about the topic, and really try to articulate our words and to make it so that whoever's listening can grab something from it. So we're going to be doing that. I'm really excited for that podcast. We got the mics because we got new mics. These mics, they work, but we want like legitimate mics. So we ordered those today. So they'll hopefully be arriving today. Yeah. The sixth goal that I have, right? I can't end it on an odd number. I got to end it on a even number. I got to lose some weight. And I know. Everyone says this. And listen, I'm putting this out there, okay, because I don't want to come back next year and say that I need to lose weight and then I'll just be 10 pounds heavier next year. So I'm putting this out there because it's on the internet and it's never going to leave the internet unless I delete it. But if someone else screen records it, then I'm doomed. But I want to lose weight, you know, continuously, year after year. I've always wanted to have a six-pack and I've just never gotten one. And there's no excuse other than my own laziness. And that's not an excuse. That's just a reason as to why I'm not where I want to be physically. So I really want to get in shape and I want to feel better about myself and feel better about my appearance because that's important to me and, you know, my mental state. So I really want to get better with that. I guess I have one more goal, but I really didn't think about it until right now. Is I want to read the whole Bible in a year. And I want to read through its entirety and understand what God is trying to speak to me through his word. So those are all my goals that I really have them written down on a piece of paper. But, you know, like I said, if you're watching this, I encourage you to do the same. You know, set the bar high for yourself. You are able to do whatever you tell yourself that you're able to do, right? The standard and the bar is wherever you decide to place it. So don't just go ahead and place it somewhere where it's easy to reach. Place it to the point where you need to work a little bit more to get to it, you know, because are the one who sets your own limits. And don't be setting limits that you know you can reach. Set limits that you know is going to take you a little bit longer to reach, but in the end will show you that you are capable of doing so much more than what you think you are. So, like I said, I hope that this encouraged someone, but I said I was going to dive into kind of the whole reason why it took me so long to record and post for this year. Like I said, a lot of crazy things have been happening. The first couple of days of the year, I was just taking a break from YouTube. I was posting for a while, and I told myself I'll take a little mental break and a little physical break, and just kind of get my head back into the game and come up with ideas, and then I'll start trying to post again. And I was taking my break for a little bit, and then something tragic happened. My fiance's house, her and her family, their house caught on fire, and they lost 90% of their belongings inside. Everything, if it's not fire damage, it's smoke damage. And if it's not smoke damage, it's water damage. Like everything in their house is essentially gone. So I've been helping them and just being there for them. So that's really been the main priority. YouTube just hasn't. And that's just, the logistics of life, right? If something like that happens in my life, I'm putting YouTube to the back burner because it's not that important to me. I mean, I love YouTube and I love doing this, don't get me wrong, but those things obviously take priority in my life. So I've been busy with that, just trying to be of the most help with them and to, just be a good friend and a good fiance. So that's really what's been happening in my life. Crazy stuff. The beginning of this year just has been honestly hectic and a lot of curveballs. So, like I said, I'm back in it. Tomorrow is starting a new week, which means next Saturday I will be posting a video. Today is Saturday, so every single Saturday from here on out, I will post a video. And yeah, keep the ball rolling. I'm really excited. I really want to get better at this whole YouTube thing and the whole editing thing, and just show y'all what I know I'm capable of. So thank you so much for just indulging in this journey with me and for sticking with me through last year and those videos, even though I know some of them were painful to watch. Thank you just so much for sticking around. Whoever you may be, I know some of you, but the ones that I don't know, thank you so much. I really am appreciative of it. And like I said, I'm super excited to see where this year takes me. So that's all I got. But I love y'all and I hope y'all are doing well, staying safe, getting it done what needs to get done. See you guys in the next one. Adios.